What if the moon isn't just beautiful? What if that dead, silent rock in the sky is one of the reasons you are alive right now? Every night we look up and see it glowing above us. Calm, silver, familiar. We write poems about it. We take pictures of it. We call it peaceful. But the moon's real story is not peaceful at all. It begins with violence. And without that violence, Earth may never have become the world we know. Most of us think of the moon as a quiet companion, just a lantern hanging in the night, keeping Earth company in the dark. But that is only the comforting version of the story. The truth is much stranger. The moon is not just a beautiful object in the sky. It is a scar, a memory, a frozen piece of an ancient disaster. About 4.5 billion years ago, Earth was nothing like the blue planet we see today. There were no forests, no oceans, no cities, no life. Earth was a young, burning world covered in molten rock, spinning through a violent and chaotic solar system. And it was not alone. Somewhere in the darkness, another planet was moving, a world roughly the size of Mars. Scientists call it Theia. Pulled by gravity, Theia came racing through space on a path that would change Earth forever. There was no warning, no sound, no dramatic music, just a massive object growing larger against the stars. Then, two worlds collided. Not like rocks bumping together, like planets destroying each other. The impact released unimaginable energy. Earth's outer layers were ripped open, molten rock and vaporized debris exploded into space. The sky would have turned into fire. For a moment, our planet was almost torn apart. But from that destruction, something extraordinary happened. Trillions of tons of shattered material began circling Earth, forming a glowing ring of debris around the wounded planet. Over time, those fragments started pulling together, piece by piece, rock by rock. Out of the wreckage, the moon was born. So the moon you see tonight is not some stranger from deep space. It is connected to us. It came from the same violent beginning. It is a piece of Earth's past, frozen in silence above our heads. And if you look closely, the moon still carries the evidence. Its surface is covered in craters, thousands of them, some small, some massive, some so deep they cut into the lunar crust. On Earth, scars disappear, wind wears them down, rain washes them away, oceans cover them, tectonic plates recycle the surface. But the moon has no weather, no oceans, no atmosphere to soften the damage. So every impact stays there. Every crater is a memory. Every mark is a record of something that came crashing out of the dark. And for billions of years, the moon has taken hit after hit. It is not a perfect shield, and not every object that struck the moon was heading for Earth. But its scarred surface reminds us of the kind of violence our region of space has survived. Some of those impacts released energy beyond human imagination, more powerful than anything we have ever built. Look at Tycho crater. It is about 85 kilometers wide. Look at the South Pole Aitken Basin, one of the largest impact basins in the solar system, stretching across a huge part of the moon's far side. These are not just circles in the dirt. They are the fingerprints of cosmic violence. And if objects like those had struck Earth at the wrong time, they could have changed the entire story of life. They could have boiled oceans, darkened skies, shattered climates, or erased life before it ever had the chance to rise. That is what makes the moon so haunting. It looks peaceful from here, but up close it is covered in wounds, a dead world carrying the history of impacts that shaped the space around us. And while we built our civilizations under its glow, the moon kept doing something even more important. It helped hold Earth steady. Our planet spins on a tilted axis, about 23.5 degrees. That tilt gives us the seasons: spring, summer, autumn, winter. The rhythm of life on Earth depends on that balance. But without the moon's gravitational pull helping stabilize Earth's tilt, our planet could wobble far more wildly over long periods of time. The climate could become much more chaotic. Seasons could become extreme. Ice could spread in places that were once warm. Heat could punish places that were once livable. The world we know depends on a balance most of us never think about. The moon does not just light up the night. It helps keep Earth from losing its rhythm. But here is the part that feels almost tragic. The moon is leaving us. Not suddenly, not dramatically, but slowly. Quietly, every year the moon moves about 3.8 centimeters farther away from Earth. That is about the same speed your fingernails grow. It sounds tiny, almost meaningless, but the universe has a weapon we never think about. Time, centimeter by centimeter, year after year, million years after million years, the moon is drifting away. And the reason is hidden in the tides. As the moon pulls on Earth's oceans, the water rises and falls. That movement creates friction. It acts like a brake on Earth's rotation. Very slowly, Earth's spin loses energy. Our days get longer, and that energy does not simply disappear. It helps push the moon farther outward. So the same gravitational relationship that connects Earth and the moon is also changing their future. The moon that helped shape our world is slowly stepping away from it. One day, far in the future, total solar eclipses will no longer happen the way they do now. The moon will appear too small in the sky to completely cover the sun. That perfect cosmic alignment we see today is temporary. We are living in the right window of time to witness it. And much farther into the future, as the moon continues to drift, its ability to stabilize Earth may weaken. Not tomorrow. Not in our lifetime. Not even soon by human standards. But on the scale of planets, nothing stays the same forever. The sky we trust is changing. The world we think is permanent is not permanent. And that is what makes the moon so powerful. It is beautiful, yes, but it is not just beautiful. It is a survivor of an ancient collision, a record of destruction, a force that helped shape Earth's climate, tides, and rhythm. A silent reminder that life here was never guaranteed. We walk around every day thinking Earth is solid, safe, and permanent. But our world exists in a universe that is always moving, always changing, always pulling things apart. So the next time you look up at the moon, do not just see a glowing disk in the night. See the aftermath of a planetary collision. See the scars of ancient impacts. See the quiet force that helped keep Earth steady. See a dead world that, in its own strange way, helped make life possible. The moon is not just watching over us, it is part of us. And for now, it is still there. Silent,